What's up, guys? It's the Team JB coming at you with the Lightsworn ruler deck profile for July 2014 during the new format. Going into Nationals this year, I feel this deck will be really strong. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go, but I'll be showing you guys my list that I have currently, and hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like if you do, and without further ado, let's get into the profile. So we'll be showing you the main side, or the main extra and side deck today. So to start off the main deck, we run 3 Judgment Dragon, the boss, like no other explanation needed. Next we got 1 Lightray Diabolos. I am running a more budgeted version of the deck because I don't have a Draco sack. However, I am running the 1 Blaster and the 2 Eclipse Wyvern. Although I don't have a Blaster, I still opt to run the small Dragon engine for the fact that it's just way too fast. Like, the ability to search JD off of Eclipse Wyvern is just way too strong. So I feel like even if you don't have Draco sack, like, this deck can still thrive using the dragons. And without the dragons, the big dragons, speaking of matter of fact, we do run the 2 small dragons. So we run the 2 Wyvern Burster and the 1 Collapsor Serpent. What these do is you could banish either a light or a dark opposite of their tribute to special summon them, and they're level 4s. And when they're sent to graveyard, you can search their counterpart. So they're really good for opening up rank 4 plays and allowing you to go into your most used XYZ, which is Lavalval Chain. So these cards just open up so much play, and I'm surprised that even in decks, the decks that do run both Dragon Rulers and do run 3 Eclipse Wyvern, they don't run any of these. These cards are just way too strong in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for the dragons. We run 10 dragons. Now on to the Lightsworn engine. We run 3 Lumina, standard in my opinion. Next we run the 2 Raiden. At first builds were running 3. Now people have seemed to realize that 2 is the most optimal number. And yeah, I'm just going to stick to 2. Next we have 2 Lylas. It's just amazing for getting rid of back row. Next we get on to the 1-ofs. We have the 1 mandatory Garoth. Then we have the 1 Ehren. I opted to run Ehren over Jane just for the simple fact that it mills 3 cards instead of 2. And that can be really important in a lot of situations. And set cards sometimes can be annoying, so the added utility is nice. Next we run the 1 Wulf and the 1 Minerva. Wulf, unfortunately, there isn't really a better replacement for it. I know people are going to say Jane, but you do run the Foolish Burial, so Wulf does have a lot of synergy with a lot of cards in the deck, so I like Wulf. And Minerva is absolutely insane in this deck. I would not drop it for, like, no matter what. Just for the simple fact that when you have 4 Lightsworns in the grave with different names, you have the ability to summon it and search out Wyvern Burster, because it is a light dragon. So what you can do is normal summon this when you have 4 and search the Wyvern Burster, banish a dark, special summon the Wyvern Burster, and then go for a level 7. And then you can replace the Wyvern Burster with the Collapsor Serpent and add it to your hand. So you basically got a free level 7 for nothing. So Minerva is really amazing in this deck. It can also search Eclipse Wyvern, so Minerva is really good. I wouldn't take it out. And also it has the quirky effect where you can mill an extra card, which is kind of weird, but it does come up. Now on to the 2 Kuribandit. I don't run 3 because I feel like it's just not that great, because I feel people who run 3, they say that whenever you open 2, you're going to be able to alert away. In this deck, I do run the Collapsor Serpents as extra dark, so you're always going to have a dark to remove with alert, so I just feel 2 is the optimal number, because this card can get clunky. So next we have 3 Necro Gardna. I know what you guys are going to say. He doesn't have Rainbow Kuribandit. I honestly do. Like, here they are right here. I just feel that in testing, this card is so much better. It is true that in the hand, Rainbow Kuribandit is a better card. However, you have to play this deck with the mindset of all your cards are going to have a higher probability of being milled than being in the hand. So there's no point of running a card that's better than the hand and over a card that's better in the graveyard, because you have a higher chance of getting a card in the graveyard in this deck. So Rainbow Kuribandit is just not that great in my opinion, and Necro Gardna has a superior graveyard effect, and is the reason why I opted to run Necro Gardna. Also, it's an alert target, which can come in handy. Next we have the 1 Honest to round out the monster lineup. We run 27 monsters. Honest is just really good for keeping your monsters alive so you can get extra mills. And yeah, now on to the spell lineup. We run 1 Charge, standard, your Rhoda for Lightsworn. 3 Recharge, just so good. Basically discard 1, draw 4. We run the 2 Soul Charge. I chose not to max out on 3 because opening multiples can be cloggy, and I just don't like paying so much life points with this deck. So 2 Soul Charges is fine in my opinion. Next we run the 1 Foolish Burial. This card is a boss monster, a 4th name, a Necro Gardna, like a Wulf, all in one card. Like this card can send Eclipse Wyvern. It's just so good. Like Foolish Burial is just so amazing in this deck. I don't see why you wouldn't run it. And next we have the 1 Book of Moon. By far, in my opinion, the best spell in the game. Like it's better than Dark Hole. Just ability to dodge effect negation. I say it in all my profiles. It's just so good. Next we have the 1 Allure. The added speed is just so good. You run extra darks in this deck because of Collapse Servant, so this deck can support it so easily. So Allure of Darkness is really optimal in this deck. That's it for these spells. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now on to the trap lineup. We run 2 Breakthrough Skill. Velgrand can be annoying, so this card comes in, puts in work. Also Abyss Gaios. Like this card gets around a lot of problem cards. And next we have 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. These cards are just really good disruption. I prefer these over Needle Bug Nest. Just disruption, in my opinion, is better than the pure speed. And this deck obviously is a budgeted version, so this deck isn't trying to OTK your opponent like the pure like Dragon Ruler or Lightsworn Ruler deck profile is. This is just like more of a control-y budgeter deck. So these traps are really good. Now on to the extra deck. We have 1 Michael. Next, just 1's perfect. And next we have another Michael. No, sorry. It's a proxy for Arcanine Magician. Mine hasn't come in the mail yet. And I really wanted to get this profile up for you guys. So, unfortunately, I don't have the Arcanine. But this should be the Arcanine. So, my fault. My apologies for that. We have the 1 Black Rose Dragon. Just amazing ranks. Level 7. We have the 1 Scrap and the 1 Crimson Blader for the level 8s. Just 2 best level 8s in my opinion. Next we get on to the rank 3s. We have the 1 Leviair, the 1 Ghost Trick Alley card, and the 1 Mega Equip Engineer. Just probably the best rank 3 engine for this deck. Leviair puts in a lot of work, getting like banished names, etc. Like Rhapsody names. It's so good. Next we go into the rank 4s. We go into Lavalval Chain. You go into this card so much with the baby dragons. We got the 1 Honor Arc, the 1 Exciton Knight, and the 1 Diamond Dire. And to finish it off the rank 4s, we run the 1 Rhapsody. This card is just so amazing in the mirror match. Like, it's so good getting rid of names. Also, Diamond Dire puts in a lot of work. Just the ability to just pop a back row is so important off of Soul Charge. Like, it's so good. And next, we run the 1 Big Eye. I know what you guys are saying. Oh, he doesn't run, what's it called? Draco Sack, but he runs Big Eye. Yeah, I do have the Draco Sack, but honestly, you don't have to play it for this deck to be, for this main deck to be effective. I just have it, so I chose to run it because obviously you can summon it. So, yeah, it's good. And then we run the 1 Velgrand as the single rank 8. I feel like it's way too important of having an option of whenever you have multiple JDs on the field to exceed them into Velgrand. It's just way too important, so you don't mill yourself out. Now onto the side deck. It's very similar to Patrick Hoban's ARG side deck. We run 3 Maxis, just really good versus a lot of decks. Just overall amazing side deck card. 2 Ryko, just amazing versus opposing floodgates. Like, it's really amazing. Ryko is really good for side card. We have 2 Kycoo. This card can be really good or really bad. However, whenever it's really good, like it's really good. So Kycoo's hit or miss, but it's worth running in my opinion. Next we have the 1 Mind Control for the blowout in the mirror. We have the 1 Day of Peace. Again, this is off of Patrick Hoban's side deck. This card's so amazing in the degenerate decks like this, where you just want to OTK your opponent. Like, it's just the life point or the card advantage. Because this card is an inherent -1, really does not matter. Like, this deck's just so fast. Next we have the 3 MST. My side deck does differ from Hogan's because I do run these along with the 3 Royal Decrees. I just feel like it's really important to have both. In fact, like in some games, I'm exciting in both. Like the other day at Locals, I was playing against Gravekeepers, and I started in all 6. Like these cards have a lot of utility. Really good versus a lot of decks, and MST is just way too important versus Boojins, etc. So yeah, that's it for the profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I've had to go buy this deck, buy the structure decks, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the list. I had a lot of fun making it for you guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and And yeah, peace.